A baba ganoush, pita chips to serve it with.
Absolutely scrummy.
Hello and welcome to Sassy Kate and Ren. Today we are going to be making baba ganoush. So for that we want 3 eggplants. We're just going to chop off the tops here. And for these ones, just because they are a bit thick, I'm going to cut these into thirds. So you've got some large eggplant steaks. Do that with all 3 of these. So we've got here a 1/4 cup of sesame oil. It will soak right in to our eggplant. For baba ganoush, most recipes will call for tahini. I don't always have tahini on hand, so what I do is I just cook with sesame oil for this, and that's going to give that wonderful flavor. Alright, oiling all over. This is olive oil as well. You don't want to go overboard with the sesame. It's a very, very strong flavor. And for our pieces that were the centers, we want to make sure that we do get oil on those both sides as well. So I've used about a 1/4 cup of my olive oil to get these oiled the rest of the way. I'm going to toss in some garlic with this, just using my hands that are now oily to get some oil all over that. We're going to toss it in at the same time, just scatter it through. You want to use a bulb to a bulb and a half. So that's all you need for to start off. We're just now going to throw this in our oven and roast it at 425 degrees until the skins are nice and charred. And remember to flip halfway through. So after 20 minutes, take this out, flip everything over, pop it in, continue roasting. While we have our eggplants in the oven, we're going to get something prepped to serve our baba ganoush on. So for that, I'm just doing some plain pita here. I'm going to brush it with my remaining olive oil, flip it to the other side, and these nice and oily. And we're going to sprinkle some seasoning salt across it. We're just going to slice this into strips. Once we've got those ready, we just go onto our baking sheet here. No need to pre-oil the baking sheet. Your bread is nice and oily, plus it's already cooked. You shouldn't have issues with sticking. Right, that's good to go in the oven just until toasty. Okay, once your eggplant has roasted and gotten very nice and you've got a really good color to all of it, you can just scoop that all up and add it to the bowl of a mixer. Skin and all, garlic cloves, everything whole just gets chucked right in there. I'm going to add to that a teaspoon of salt. Once this is mixed up, you can taste it and see if you need a little bit more salt added. And do the remaining little bit of olive oil can just go right in there. We've got 1/8 cup of lemon juice and 3 heaping tablespoons of mayo. Put this on for a while until it's fully mixed. Once it's done, you're just going to want to put most of it into a Tupperware for later. Get yourself a nice dish of it right away to serve. I like to let it cool down in the fridge for a little bit before serving. And because I love the taste and it looks pretty, just sprinkle a little paprika over the top.
Serve with the crispy and salty pita chips. Enjoy with friends.
Like and follow Sassy Kate and Ren for more delicious recipes.